Westbrook on the floor. Save to Avdia, shot clock to 5. Neto in the paint with the left. Beautiful move by Raul Neto. He's got 13 off the bench.
I call him Wolfman. You know, his name is Raul, like a wolf, so he's been terrific for us. You know, he shoots the ball tremendously.
Neto fading away in the paint.
Nice. You know, he's a great teammate. You know, I'm trying to learn a little Portuguese too, so stay with me.
Estamos aqui na cidade de Poços de Caldas, onde eu passei bastante tempo na minha infância. My name is Raul Neto. I'm from Brazil. I lived in different cities because my dad was a basketball player, so whatever he was playing, I was living in that city. A gente chegou aqui na Caldense, né, o clube.
Praticamente tudo começou.
Tem muita história aquela quadra ali. In Brazil, it's totally different than here. Usually you don't play for a school, you play for a club. And some guys, if they're good enough, they start making money very young. So I started getting paid when I was 16. I started watching the Phoenix Suns when Barbosa went to play there. And I ended up seeing more of Steve Nash. So that was a player that I grew up watching and loving his game.
Tem pouquinho, né, da vida esportiva dele, tem pouquinho das lembranças dos torneios que ele participou, das competições, as medalhas.
I played 2 Olympics. London was my first one, but then the next Olympics was in Brazil. And I think it's a dream, you know, my dad was a basketball player, so he always wanted to play the Olympics. 1992, he was gonna practice with the national team for the Olympics in Barcelona, and that's the year I was born. So he dropped the national team for me, and then 20 years later, I was playing Olympics. So it was something that, it was my dream, but also my dad's dream that I was able to do. So it was very special for me.
Em 92, a minha esposa estava grávida do Raulzinho, eu tinha sido convocado para uma seleção brasileira. Minha esposa foi dirigindo até o aeroporto, chegou no aeroporto, nós descemos do carro, ela abriu o porta-mala para eu tirar minha mala, eu fechei o porta-mala e falei, amor, eu não vou. Ela falou, o que foi? Eu falei, não estou feliz, eu quero acompanhar o nascimento do meu filho. Mas aí aquele menininho que está dentro da barriga dela veio e realizou os meus sonhos, os dele, dos irmãos, da família toda.
My dad, he said, okay, if you're gonna be a basketball player, you have to leave Brazil, because the league, it's good, but it's not, I think, good enough. So I was ready to go to a different league, and Spain, I think, is one of the best leagues in Europe. And I had a good opportunity with a great coach, and I think improved my game and reach my game to the next level. And I think it was good for me.
The longest road trip of the season for the Wizards begins tonight in Tampa against the Toronto Raptors.
Go, man. First game of the road trip. Let's start off right. 15 minutes. Let's go, man. Together on 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
It's a different starting lineup tonight for the Wizards. No Bradley Beal. Raul Neto is now going to be in the lineup with Russell Westbrook in the backcourt, Denny Avdia, Davis Bertans, and Alex Len. Neto. The reverse off the glass doesn't go. 4 seconds left. 3 seconds. 2. Trent for the win. Oh no! The Wizards wanted a push off.
I mean, you could easily probably say that was an offensive foul right there on that push off on Neto.
Oh, she dangerous. She know what she doing.
Hey, that's what Neto's talking about. You see that?
Neto being dragged back by Bradley Beal.
So yeah,
Jerome Robinson.
We got to close games with making shots. It's hard to win when you go 4 for 25 in a quarter, in a closeout quarter on top of that. But Russell wants to play better, and you know he will. You know, hopefully we can get our guys healthy and get more players on the court for him that can shoot.
That's a tough loss for the Wizards.
It's a single-digit lead right now for the Wizards. Bamba for 3. Oh my gosh, you got to turn his water off. The game has gotten very close. Too close for comfort.
This is a must-win, if you ask me.
Westbrook finds Lopez. Couple of pump fakes. got it, and the foul. Beal to the reverse. 26 for Beal.
Russell Westbrook hits a big three. That was much needed.
Avdia with the corner three, his fourth three of the night. A 12-1 run here by the Wizards. Cassius Winston will dribble this one out. The Wizards snap a 6-game losing streak against the Orlando Magic, winning here tonight, 131 to 116.
Good win, good win.
Way to pass the ball. Yes, sir. Together on three. 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
The Wizards head west on their road trip out to San Francisco tonight to take on Steph Curry and the Warriors. It's the top two leading scorers in the league. It's Bradley Beal, it's Steph Curry.
This is must-see TV. Go get the popcorn. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for.
Curry to the hoop, able to finish, and Golden State back up by 1. Here's Beal. Beal has it blocked. Bazemore's got it. You got a foul, and that's the guy you don't want to foul, but you have to.
Warriors are coming up with big plays this late in this game.
Curry makes both. It's a three-point game with 19.5. The problem is the Wizards are 4 for 17 from 3 tonight. Here comes Westbrook. Wizards down by 3. 15 seconds to go. Back to Westbrook for 3 and the tie. It's short. Chased down by Beal in the corner for 3. Gets fouled and hits it. A chance for the Wizards to go up by 1.
Got to make the free throw. It's a big free throw.
This to give the Wizards a 1-point lead. Got it!
Ain't got that much time left. Get your hands out, make a finish over the top, okay? If you switch, Rui, you got Draymond. 2-9, 2-9.
6.1 seconds. Here's Green. Back to Lee. Lee has it blocked by Avdia, and that could be the game-saving play.
Wow.
They get it to Curry. Curry gets the shot off in time. It doesn't go, and the Wizards win it.
Now you can breathe.
110-107. The wins on the West Coast, they don't come easy. They're close, but they are wins.
Dub and Dub Nation. Yeah!
I bet he have a heart attack.
Come on, man.
Shot, B, man. What's the party, man? Shows at the right time. Way to compete, guys. Way to compete.
Get ready for tomorrow, man.
Yeah.
Family on 3. 1, 2, 3.
A lot of talent on the floor tonight in the desert.
Raul Neto in the starting lineup tonight because Brad's not going to be playing tonight.
He's going to have a tough defensive matchup, especially if he's going against Devin Booker or Chris Paul, but he is a guy who has a lot of grit. He's got energy out there.
Neto off the opposite foot, falling away. Difficult shot by Raul Neto. Neto, little pump fake on the 3, gets into the paint. The floater, nice move by Raul Neto. What a spark he's been, starting in place of Bradley Beal.
Phoenix Suns are underestimating Raul Neto and his powers.
I'm more responsible of the team than when I'm coming out from the bench. So I think it's just being more aggressive and taking my shots and trying to get the team organized. And I think it was good for me a couple games.
Raul Neto for 3. Second 3 of the night for Neto.
I would say ever since camp, I was always a fan of him, with his ability to be able to shoot the ball. And then just his tough grit mentality that he has. I think that's the Brazilian side of him. He's just a gritty guy.
Neto in the paint. Raul Neto again.
He's tough as nails, man. He just keeps fighting and keeps battling and no complaints. He just keeps going out there. That's what I love about him.
Neto is able to finish with the left. That's a new career high with 24. But now you've got the #1 team in the NBA coming up next, and that's the Utah Jazz.
Extra incentive for Neto playing against his former team, the Jazz.
The Atlanta Hawks select Raul Neto from Brazil.
It was a surprise for me. I was still playing in Spain, so after I got drafted, I went back to Spain, played 2 more years, and then I got a call from my agent, and he said, hey, the Jazz want to sign you, you got to drop everything you're doing right now. And that's when I was like, okay, now it's my time. I'm definitely in the NBA.
Ooh, nice move on right, Neto. Off glass and good. Are you kidding me?
For the next 2 summers after I got drafted, I was in Utah most of the time. They try to keep me close, they try to get me working with the people there, and Rudy was going through the same process at that time. So we spent a lot of time those summers, and then when I signed with the Jazz, he was the only player that I knew from before. So we used to hang out a lot and like just spend a lot of time together, and I think that friendship grew throughout the 4 years that I was there.
Tonight, the Wizards go to Salt Lake City, where the Jazz have not lost in 2021. They're 24-2 at home this year, but they've won 24 in a row. That's a franchise record. In the corner, Raul Neto left all alone for 3. Nothing but Neto.
Like it. He's coming off a career high in Phoenix, 24 points.
Beal now matched up against Favors, wants to take him off the dribble. Here comes a double team, he splits it. Westbrook to the hoop! Oh, the big 2-handed jam. Here's Mitchell, and it's poked away by Gafford. Beal lobs it up for Gafford, who's able to finish. That was not an easy catch.
He's showing his speed. He's getting out like a gazelle.
4-point game. Utah wants to play this one out. Westbrook, the pull-up jumper. Got it, rattles it in. Oh, is that big? That is huge by Westbrook.
Can you hear what he's yelling? That's game.
Russell calmed us down, made a couple of big shots, but we played hard. It's nice having everybody back. It gives you the best chance, and you have all kinds of options. When you have that, you know, we can compete against anybody.
And that will do it. The Wizards snap the Jazz 24-game home winning streak, and they sweep the season series. They move to 3-2 on this 6-game road trip.
This was collective. Russell Westbrook, phenomenal job. The bigs, the bench tonight was phenomenal. Just credit. I mean, this is a collective effort, collective win for the Wizards tonight.
My man, DC, gave y'all a little heart scare, but we got the dub.